Hi everyone! So we're going to make another raw recipe, and for all you foodists out there who like to really get it all the way down to the T, I say this in a lot of my other recipe videos because there's a lot of people out there who really like to really get it down to the T for how someone eats. So for all of you people out there, this is more like, in your eyes, vegan, a really clean, healthy vegan recipe. But in my eyes, I classify it as fully raw, okay? And they are a cinnamon, vanilla, oat, cranberry oat bars. And actually, they are cubes because I am someone who I'm a small bite eater, so instead of bars, I make them into cubes. But anyways, they are, it's an energy bar, homemade energy bar. No need to go out and buy those expensive energy bars, even though it says 4 for $5, 99 cents, $1, thinking you're getting a deal. You're really not. That's actually more expensive than you really think, when it's so much cheaper to buy things in bulk and make your own. Homemade homemade, but you can tailor make it to your preferences too. So, and then of course, after we're done here, I'm gonna tasty taste test it for you guys, of course, because I gotta dig in, gotta get you guys drooling for healthy food. Yes, it is possible to drool over healthy food because healthy food really is tasty. It is. So let's get started, guys. Here's the ingredients that I'm going to be using. Okay, you guys, so the base, well, it's kind of like an even mixture of it all. So for the grains, we are having, we're putting in old-fashioned oats. Okay, so old-fashioned oats there. We're going to use buckwheat. And for my fats, I'm going to use coconut flakes, and walnuts. And then for our dried fruits, our sweeteners, we're using cranberries. I have sweetened dried cranberries because we're in this coronavirus outbreak thing, and there's not a whole lot of choices to choose from now in the stores. So I had to buy sweetened cranberries. And then of course, medjool dates. And then for our spices, I have vanilla bean powder and cinnamon. So you guys know that when you're making a nut butter or even energy bars or something, anything like that, it's really good to use a food processor. But if you don't have a food processor and all you have is a blender, especially a Vitamix, you most certainly can still do this because it's just a little bit more tedious, but you can still make it happen. So that's what's happening with me. Is I have a Vitamix blender, but the food processor I have right now is kind of saying no way, Jose, Miss Stace. So I'm reverting to my Vitamix. 2 cups of oats, 1 serving or 45 grams of buckwheat, 1 serving of shredded coconut flakes, which comes out to 15 grams, a serving and a half of walnuts, which comes out to 45 grams, 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla bean powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now with the cinnamon and vanilla, you adjust it to your preferences because some people may want more, some people like less, and for me, I'm in between, so I've noticed about that much is good enough for me. 2/3 cup of dried cranberries comes to 120 grams. Roughly 15 large medjool dates, which comes out to about 250 or 260 grams of dates. Now we're going to give it a nice shaky shake. Okay, that's what I've been doing here. Get it mostly mixed together before we let the blender do some of the work too. The tedious part, because a food processor is, in a food processor you won't have to do something like this, but I'm sure a lot of all you other foodies out there know how to do this probably a little bit better, but this is what works for me in the blender. And you know what? It is good exercise too. Okay, don't let the machines do all the work for you. Get, you know, work that body, people. Work that body. Mixing it until it turns out like this. And dang, yes, what a workout. I get a workout when I do this because I don't have the proper tools. Oh, the proper tools that want to work with me here, you know, today. Today in particular. But that's okay. Where there is a will, there is a way, right? And there is a will, and we made a way. Okay, so now you guys, I'm going to put it in my little tub. Put it all in my little tub here. They are ready. They are ready. You can put them in the fridge, in the refrigerator for a little bit if you wanted to, but they are actually ready to go right after they are made. So there we go. That's what it looks like all over the darn place. So like I said before, I am a small bite eater. I like them in smaller bite-sized pieces, so I'm cut them into small squares. So let's do a tasty taste test here, people. And of course, the longer it sets, the more the flavors kind of infuse together. Because I remember when I made this the last time, and I noticed the longer that it set, the more days that it kind of set, the more the flavors all infuse together. So it gets better as the days go on by, you know. If you can let it last that long, that's the key. It's like a cranberry cinnamon oatmeal cookie. That's what it tastes like. Then of course, instead of cranberries, you can use raisins. Or dried pineapple, dried cherries, dried apricots. One of the healthiest oatmeal cookies on this planet. What I love about this is the buckwheat. The buckwheat gives it a really nice, like, cookie crunch, you know, like a cookie crunch. You know, kind of like after a cookie's been baked, it's kind of crispy, crunchy. But these are not baked, and so that the nuts, of course, too. But that buckwheat kind of gives it that effect, like it's got that cooked, crunchy cookie texture, you know. Really good. We're gonna have to go for another one here, guys. Mighty tasty. Okay, you guys, so always remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I will see you guys next video, okay? Bye, guys.